Ever thought about the stock market and why it has people hooked on it? Let's take a deep dive to unravel its mysteries. Now, imagine a super lively marketplace, but there's no fruit or spices here. We're trading in shares, little pieces of ownership in companies that the public can buy. This, my friends, is the stock market, the buzzing hub where folks buy and sell these shares. And believe me, it's not a new kid on the block. It's been here for centuries, growing and changing along with our societies and economies. It has weathered highs and lows, bull and bear markets, yet it's always been an integral cog in our economic machine. Why is that? Simple. It's because the market plays a pivotal role in helping companies raise funds. It's like a launch pad for businesses to expand and for investors to share in their success. So remember, the stock market isn't just about buying cheap and selling dear. It's a critical economic player that helps businesses get the money they need to grow. Alright, now that we've painted a rough sketch of what exactly the stock market is, how about we dive a little deeper and talk about stocks? So, what is a stock, you ask? Well, imagine it as a slice of your favorite pie, only this time that pie is a company. When you buy a stock, you're essentially purchasing a slice of that pie, or in other words, you're buying into the company. Cool, huh? You essentially become a mini boss. Now there are two main flavors of stocks, common and preferred. Holders of common stock get a say in the company's big decisions, kind of like getting a vote at the family dinner table. Preferred stockholders, on the other hand, don't get a vote, but they do get first dibs on profits and assets. That means if the company goes under, they're the first to get their money back. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone want to get involved with stocks? Well, there are downsides. The good news? You can get a piece of the company's earnings through dividends, not to mention, if the company's value skyrockets, so does the value of your stock. The not-so-good news? Just like a roller coaster ride, the company's value can plummet just as easily as it can soar. If the company hits a rough patch, the value of your stock stumbles. Worst-case scenario, if the company goes bust, you might find your investment has vanished. So in a nutshell, owning a stock is like owning a piece of a company, riding along with its highs and its lows. Ever wondered how to trade stocks once you get the basic understanding? Well, here's the scoop. First things first, you're going to need a brokerage account. Think of it like your secret passageway to the bustling world of the stock market. It's your personal platform to buy and sell shares. And oh boy, are there options for brokerage firms. We've got old school guys like Charles Schwab and Fidelity, and then we've got the tech-savvy platforms like Trade and Robinhood, each with their own perks and prices. So make sure to do a little homework to find the right fit. Once you're all set with your account, it's time to dive into trading. Here's where it gets interesting. You have two types of orders at your disposal, market order and limit order. A market order is pretty straightforward. You just buy or sell a stock at the best available price at that moment. But fair warning, given market volatility, the price you pay or receive may not be the exact one you were quoted. Then there's the limit order, which lets you call the shots by setting a specific price. But remember, there's no surety the order will go through if the stock doesn't hit your point. Now, no matter which type of order you choose, it's critical to do your research. You see, the stock market isn't a gambling den, it's a platform for investing in businesses. So buying a share means you're part owning that company. You wouldn't buy a business blindfolded, right? When you invest in stocks, you need to consider the company's fundamentals, understand its industry standing, and keep an eye on its competition. And of course, don't forget to watch the overall market trends and economic indicators. Luckily, we've got tons of resources available, ranging from financial news outlets to research reports, to keep you informed. Remember, trading stocks isn't just about gut feelings, but all about well-informed decisions and strategic planning. So, we've got the basics of stocks and trading down, right? But you might be wondering, how on earth does this whole stock market thing work? Just think of it as a big, bustling marketplace. But instead of buying apples or a new pair of jeans, people are buying and selling stocks. And right at the center of this whole thing are the stock exchanges, like the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. These guys provide the stage for all the action, the buying and selling of stocks. But it's not like you or I can just stroll into the NYSE and start making trades. That's where our friends, the brokers, come in. They're the go-betweens for buyers and sellers, making sure that everything goes off without a hitch. Now, let's chat about the traders. They're the folks actually buying and selling these stocks. It could be anyone, maybe even you or me, or big-time institutional investors like pension or mutual funds. The choices these traders based on what they think and expect trigger this intricate dance of supply and demand. Just like in any market, if more people want to buy than sell, prices go up. If more want to sell than buy, prices go down. And what gets this dance going? Loads of things. Company news, the state of economy, events happening across the globe. Even a rumor can send stock prices through the roof or crashing down. It's a complex system, this stock market, but with some know-how and experience, it's totally navigable. Alright, we've gone through quite a bit about the stock market today, haven't we? So let's make sure we're all on the same page. We kicked things off by talking about the stock market, which is this lively, ever-changing marketplace. This is where folks come together to buy and sell shares of public companies. Cool, right? Then we took a leap into the world of stocks. Truly the building blocks of this whole thing. Stocks give you ownership in a company and even a slice of that company's earnings and assets. Moving on, we walked you through the whole of actually buying and selling these stocks. We talked about how crucial a broker is and showed you some neat platforms where you can do the trading. To wrap things up, we delved into the inner of the stock market. We underscored how supply and demand, those pesky economic indicators, and even the mood of the market can play a big role in stock prices. But hey, it's crucial to remember that the stock market isn't something you rush through. It's a journey. It takes a while to get the hang of it and even longer to master it. So just keep at it, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Here's to successful investing.